Hey, New Hope Church and believers and unbelievers all over the world, those of you who stay connected with me through social media and the church. I'm coming to you today from vacation. I have been here at the lake in my home state of South Carolina for 2 weeks now, and the last 3 days I have been reeling and saddened and broken for the events that are taking place in our country. Church, here's what I know. I don't have all the answers today, but I do know that our nation is either going to come together or we are going to come apart permanently. We are on the brink of imploding as the United States of America. And as your pastor, I just wanted to come and let you know my heart and my prayers for you and for our country. I am praying 2 Chronicles 7:14 that if my people, the Bible says, God says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek my face, confess their sins, then I will hear from heaven, forgive their sins, and heal their land. Our land needs a lot of healing these days. Racism, which I believe is America's original sin, is tearing us apart. And the vestiges of racism are continuing to linger. And there are systemic injustices. There is systemic racism. And I just wanted you to know that we as a church need to hit our knees and pray, maybe like we've never prayed before. Again, I believe our country is going to come together or we are going to come apart. You have watched, as I have watched, African Americans being shot by police officers. Now we're watching police officers being shot. And it just continues to spiral and tumble out of control. Opened up the Bible this morning to Psalm 34. And the Bible says in Psalm 34, somewhere around verse 18, says that God is close to the brokenhearted. We need to pray for the brokenhearted all over the place. We need to pray for the civilians who've been shot. We need to pray for the police officers who've been shot. We need to pray for the family members. Church, these are more than hashtags. These are discrete human beings who have lives, who have children, who have spouses, who have loved ones. They're more than a simple hashtag on a social media network somewhere. These are lives and family members that we need to pray for. There's good police officers, and I'm so thankful for good, solid police officers. There's bad ones. There's good civilians, and there's bad ones. And we as a church just need to continue to pray for our country, to pray, to hit our knees like never before and ask God to bring revival. God is the answer to this, and I know this is not some simple situation that we can give a little cute slogan to. Jesus is the answer, God is the answer, something that we can throw on a bumper sticker somewhere. No, that's not what this is about, but we do believe that there is only one hope, and his name is Jesus. And it is not until men and women experience Jesus that we're going to be able to see this nation, I believe, I pray, come together instead of coming apart at the seams. We're going to try to finish up vacation here. We'll leave tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be back in church on Sunday. And it's interesting. I'm preaching on Solomon on Sunday, chapter 13 of the story. And Solomon was the wisest man that's ever lived. And we're going to look at that wisdom. And here's what we need in situations like this. We need wisdom. We need godly wisdom to show us as the church how to stand up and be a light in the midst of darkness. Because here's what you need to know, New Hope. God has positioned us, God has placed us for such a time as this to be a church that is so racially diverse already, a church that so loves one another regardless of creed, regardless of socioeconomics, regardless of gender, regardless of ethnicity. God has positioned us to be an incredibly faithful, beautifully diverse church. And we need to ask God to give us wisdom. I'm asking God to give me wisdom in how to lead at such a time as this. And I'm asking you, as you pray for our nation, pray for me as well. I love you, you know that, and I'm praying for you, and I'm praying for our nation, and I'm praying for my leadership and my role in the midst of this. And I just wanted to take a break from vacation and just share my heart with you and let you know that I'm grieving, I'm confused, I'm frustrated, I'm hurting, but just like all of you. So let's come together as a church on Sunday. Let's seek the wisdom of Solomon. Let's ask God to use us in these days. God bless.